Hi guys, it's Giovanni from RavenFox, and right now we're going to have a little dive into the Powerchair Football Tactics app that we developed. So first you need to have a web browser to access it. So you go to your Safari or Chrome, whatever, and you just write football.ravenfox.xyz. And you can see this beautiful loading page, and you just have to tap to open. So once opened, you can see that you've got a pretty beautiful big pitch with a bunch of buttons below it. On the top left side, you've got the possibility, to select some kind of configurations and also distance from the goal line and other stuff like this. And on the right side, you've got the settings. So let's say that first, we're going to go to the settings. Okay, so why is it slow? It's slow because I'm recording. So it's okay. So we're going to go to the settings first. And we're going to, let's say, modify this to any language we want. So you can see French, Italian, even Arabic, Chinese, Japanese. And what we will do, we will keep the official pitch size. So you can, put a bigger pitch or a smaller pitch according to, the laws of the game that allows a few margins. What else can I show you? I can show you something really important, which is the two style player we do have. So we've got we did put a compact style, which is a style that allows you to have, I would say, more or less exact dimensions of the wheelchair. So, for example, if I take this wheelchair, if I place the wheelchair right here, like this, and this little guy right here. So basically, you can see also that you have the exclusion zones. So we need to move that little guy right there. So basically, this is more or less, I would say, the dimensions of the wheelchair. But if you're not satisfied with that, you can definitely modify the visual scale to make them look slightly bigger. Or you can also, modify the length. But, I like this classic possibility that allows you, I would say, to create in an easier way. It's easier to grab, and then you can adjust. But yeah, for now we're gonna let it in classic style. So I'm gonna show you how to set up a tactic. So let's say we don't want a corner, we want something harder, we want a free kick. So the free kick, we're gonna choose the distance from the goal line. We're gonna let it to 8 meters. And but we want it to be a little bit more to the right. Yeah, let's say 2 meters from the center. So we're at 8 or 9 meters, I don't remember. We've got already the defenders that are outside the 5-meter zone. So I'm going to do my best to update this because it's quite hard to make everything work. So we've got, let's say, one guy that goes right here. We've got another guy that goes, that goes right here. Okay. And so now we can, you will see, we can basically animate that thing. So just so you can understand well, if you can just right here, choose the orientation, the first orientation of the player, and then you can make the player rotate. So you just saw that the player moved. This is because, some of you guys told me that you didn't wanted the players to be able to overlap the ball or another player. But I still let this overlap function that will allow you basically to do your animations in a better way, so that when you rotate the player, it basically doesn't, breaks the position. So if you want to record, you can see that you've got a bunch of tools below. We're not gonna, I mean, some are pretty simple. So yeah, we're gonna record. So first, when you hit record, you see this little one number. So it's a keyframe system. So basically, the first keyframe is how the tactic will start, how the video will start. So we need to let it, I would say, we need to place the players how we want. So then, so let's say this one was a little bit into the circle, okay? So let's say that now we want to make the player strike. So we can add a keyframe, and we do basically take our player, and we ask him to rotate like this. Like this, okay, we're gonna make it rotate a little bit like this, yeah. And we're gonna rotate a little bit more, slightly more like that. Okay. So then we can add another keyframe. So when we do that, usually, let's say that this player moves a little bit forward and changes slightly its orientation. He moves like this, and that one gets a little bit backward. Okay, so the ball moves right here. And that player, let's say, for the sake of this example, is going just backward, like he thought, I mean, he had a drink before the game. Oh no, let's say that one just leaves the way. Let's say that. And that guy tries to go here. And that guy tries to go a little bit backward. We add another keyframe, and at that point, this guy is doing, his little push. Let's say he's doing a little push like this. And when he's doing his little push, he deviates the ball into the goal. We're going to remove that thing. And now we're going to see how it looks. And you can see that that's a beautiful goal. So what you can do, of course, is to save this tactic. So free kick. Unbelievable. Unbelievable, I don't know how you write. Unbelieve. Voilà, unbelieve. Okay, and you just save tactic. So tactic save. So that means that now you can, for example, reset the setup and go back to another tactic. But if you want to see it again, you can just go into the little folder right here and click open, and you've got your tactic that is right there. Okay, so what you can do, something quite interesting, is to save this pitch picture. So you can just export it. You see you've got already the name, PFT, Powerchair Football Tactic, picture. If it's a video, it will be vid. And you've got the date and the time. Okay, and then you can also download the video. So, I mean, I'm sorry, because, I mean, you just saw that we're going to see if the video is smooth or not, because I'm recording my screen. So, might be ugly. So, we want to go into the, okay, right there. We want to go into the video. So, let's play it. Okay, we do have, it's not that smooth, but I mean, well, when you'll do it, it will be smooth as you won't record your screen. So we've got that thing, and we've got also the free kick right there. The picture of the free kick, sorry. So then, let's go back to the app. So I think now you understand how the keyframe system works. But what we can do is, go to settings to see how the settings work. So in the settings, of course, you can, switch between dark mode and light mode. Haptic feedback, I mean, I don't have an Android phone, but should work on Android, so tell me how it is. You can modify the zoom directly from here, but, well, you know, the pinch works pretty well on the screen. After that, yeah, the pitch size. You can modify, as I told you, the length of the player and the width and the visual scale and everything. And you can also choose another home kit. For example, I don't know if you're if you're part of this in the Geneva Cup, there will be a nice team of women. So you can literally take any color you want. So yeah, you can do that. What else you can do? You can change the color of your pitch. So let's say we want a gradient, because we love gradients. We're gonna add a color. I know this is not the colors that everybody would like to see, but I mean, I like these colors. I'm gonna do this kind of green, white, let's say red pitch. Yeah, that's quite nice. That's nice like this. So you can do that if you want for fun. Or you can even do what else? Let's say some kind of, we're going to put it blue. And you can add something quite nice, which is a team logo. So let's add a team logo. And I think we're going to add that team logo. And you can, of course, resize it and change the opacity to make it more vibrant, more present on the pitch. So yeah, if you want to move the pitch, don't do like me. It's not two fingers. You need to click. You need to select move, and then you need to click on the pitch. So I'm sorry, but for the sake of the next example, I mean, it's not that I don't like England. I'm a huge friend of England, but we need to make it different. We need to make it different. We're gonna make it different. Okay. So marking colors, we're gonna let them white. We're gonna have our drawing color red. Why not? And we're gonna add this neon effect that is quite nice on the markings. And also we're gonna add another logo, which is, of course, the Epsilon logo. So you can see when we have the neon effect, we've got some kind of nice effect, like the cover picture that you saw. So what else can we do right now? So let's say that you want to make a practice, for example, and instead of doing a tactic, you literally want your players to be able to just move according to the path that you will show them. So here you click on the pen, and you can, of course, draw a few stuff if you want. But you can tap another time and add lines, for example. Or you can also add arc circles. So the arc circle works like this, and works like this, and you need to select, this little circle to modify the curvature of the arc. Then you've got the cone. Okay, sorry, I'm gonna let you here, and now I've got the cone. So I need to place a few cones. So let's say I want to place a few cones like this. We're going to do something else. I'm sorry, Upsilon, but the logo is making my life a little bit hard. So we're going to bring, more opacity. Yeah, better like this. And so basically, we want to show to the players that they need to move, to take this cone from the left, and then continue the path. So instead of cone, so you've got disc. Yeah, you've got disc like this, and you've got also arrows. So straight arrows, so you just go there, please. And once you go there, at that time, we want you to go right there from that way, right there from that way. And like that. And after that, what we do is that we can change the sense, the direction, sorry, of the arrow and make it like this. Yeah, and voila, et voila. Okay, so I'm not sure, but I think you can also save that thing. So let's say we say this is not a free kick, but let's say this is a, I don't know, this is a practice one. Practice one. Save new. Okay. Okay, so now we've got the practice one right there, and we've got the free kick. And what we're going to do, okay, you can, of course, export the picture, as we did, and you can also add text. So the text function needs maybe a little bit of refinement. But I guess it works. So be careful not to click somewhere else after that, otherwise it will add another text. So yeah, if you want to move it, just click on move, try to select it, and you can move it. So hello guys. Okay, and so after that, what else can we do? Yeah, what we can do is, okay, so save again. Okay, save updated copy. And we're going to try to do one thing, is just that you need to get one thing in mind, is that basically this app, everything stays on the app. So I mean, the app doesn't have to, when you save something, it doesn't go to a server. So this is a web-based app. I literally don't want to spend any money for the server. I don't want to, have a headache with the safety, security, and everything. So this is why it only works, it stays on your mobile. So what you do, we won't know that you do it. And we didn't even add a little snippet of code that would tell us how many of you would connect. Maybe we will add that, but we will never ever add, some kind of server functionalities that allow you to save tactics on the cloud. Maybe one day, but for now, this is not the priority. And furthermore, when there's a World Cup that is arriving, it's always better to keep things, transparent and also fair for everyone. So, what's great is that I forgot what I wanted to say and what I wanted to do. So yes, I remember. So what you can do, of course, you've got the opacity glass. So if you want to let it, fully, easier to see. So what we can do is to export all data. So when I say export all data, it means all the tactics mainly that you set up. And I'm not sure that you can export also the the free kick start position, but at least all the tactics that you saved. So we're gonna export all data and we're gonna put them into backup 1.1. And we're going to put it into the download folder. And so now what we will do, I forgot to show you also the erase button. So you tap once to erase anything. Even a player? No, you can't. That's good. So you can erase everything. And then, of course, if you double tap, you can erase everything. So that's also some little convenient thing to know. So now we're going to do something, quite nice, which is to reopen the app. So we reopen the app, and okay, we do have a few stuff that are saved. Okay, I'm just literally going to quit the navigator. Okay, yeah, okay, let's quit that, and let's restart. I'm going to quit. Why you don't want to quit? Okay, we're going to quit that thing, and then we're going to open again that thing. Okay, we're going to private mode, and we do football.ravenfox.xyz. Now we open it, and I'm feeling a bit safer now. It's back to the original thing. So yeah, we want to have our tactics back, you can see here, we've got no tactics, nothing in the library. And so basically what we'll do is just load the settings. I should rename this like load everything, or just load. And we've got the settings and tactics loaded. And so now you can see that we're back to the settings that we had. And we also have the practice one that we did, you know, with hello guys and everything. And we also have the free kick unbelievable. So yeah, so I think that's kind of great. As you saw, it's also saved, I think, the picture that we put. So I think that's a good thing. Yeah. So here it is, guys. I hope you will enjoy it. Do not hesitate. I mean, please follow the RavenFox pages on Facebook, Instagram, even on X if you use X. But I mean, even us, we don't use X that much except for creating beautiful apps like this. Yeah, just follow us because, I mean, we're doing that because I think the Powerchair football community really needed it. I mean, of course, I mean, I was into a 14 days, you know, like period without my elevator, so stuck at home. And yeah, I just wanted to, you know, to make some noise on X so they could fix the elevator. And well, I mean, you know, on the subscription I had Grok, so it was funny to see that I could build this kind of apps. But yes, but follow us because our goal has always ever been to at some point create pod wheelchairs, manual wheelchairs, propulsion system for manual wheelchairs. So follow us, and yeah, I think that one day we'll be there. And yeah, I hope that that we will be able to propose you some nice stuff. Okay, thank you guys, and just have fun in using the app.